everyone back to another brand new F1 2020 driver career mode. I forgot what I was saying. Today we'll be doing a Spanish Grand Prix at Barcelona, Catalunya, and what preview is that we're 12th in the driver standings, 7th in constructors, and qualifying and races could be pretty good conditions. And in the development chart, we're just ahead of AlphaTauri by almost 40. Something on there where McLaren and Renault has flattened their stats, and we're 11-7 over Grosjean, which is good. And go to the development tree. This part, sadly, the rear wing end plate sadly failed, which it will be guaranteed it will come out for Monaco. And I'm saving up the durability, and I'm probably gonna, depending on how much XP I can get between these two upgrades I got coming up. Between these upgrades, I'm gonna probably purchase part upgrades galore to both departments if I have enough resource points, because they're none but minor upgrades I can purchase, which is good because that means the price is good. Our durability is as good as our powertrain, and I could probably maybe go buy a couple durabilities, but I do not want to do it because I want to just keep running with how our durability is, because my durability compared to my team driver is going pretty good. Probably because it's a new team, the durability won't be that well for a brand new team, and my parts aren't as worn as it is in team driver mode, which is good. Well, it's kind of good. It's good because it is, but it's also kind of odd because I don't have to buy as many parts. So I'm expecting to get all these parts after this race. Well, the aerodynamics is guaranteed, and I think the durability is not guaranteed. I think. Wait, is durability guaranteed? I don't even remember, but it doesn't really matter now. So I'm gonna go do my practice sessions, and I'm gonna do my one-shot qualifying lap. So I'm gonna see y'all when I hit the grid.
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-meter sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. And a warm welcome, of course, to my co-commentator here today, someone of tremendous experience and insight. It's the man himself, Anthony Davidson.
What is Esteban Ocon doing so far back on the grid? He's not been able to find his pace at all this weekend, and he could be in for an unpleasant Grand Prix. So we're in for an exciting start then, I'm sure. And then it'll all start to settle down a bit and try and find a rhythm as they plan the next phase of the Grand Prix. It's important to know when to push and when to hold back so as not to overcook those tyres early on.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Bottas, Charles Leclerc and Albon, Ricciardo, Norris, Sainz and Lance Stroll, Perez, Ocon, Gardner and Gasly, Kvyat, Raikkonen, Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen, Russell and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track.
We came close to scoring points last race. Let's make it happen today.
So we're starting P13. I'll hands down take it. I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna put helps the fuel in the tank. And let's get this race started so we pit on lap 7. And our lights are out and away we go. We're underway here at Barcelona, Catalunya. And we already gotten ahead of Ocon and Perez. And we gotta manage this turn 1 proper. Lando Norris would have had me cut off a little bit there. And Stroll had me pinned there again. With a dive bomb, I'm gonna get around Stroll again. And we're gonna clear Stroll out of the corner. And Lando Norris has backed off a little bit out away from his teammate, Carlos Sainz. And I botched the corner there and I allowed Stroll to gain ground. And I put on overtake. Dive onto the corner. Going side by side Lando Norris for 9th. And out of the corner, we're going to clear him in the middle of the corner. And coming to the tight S section of the track. We're going to lose a little bit of ground, but we are going to be able to stay into the points. Go into overtake.
You're in the top 10 now.
See if we can gain some ground on Carlos Sainz. Cars are pitting. Most of the grid is pitting now for their pit stops. I'm gonna be pinned this time by for my pit stop.
In this lap, push now.
And I kinda don't want to push now because I want to save some ERS. And we have nearly a 3-second gap to Norris and Ocon, the two closest cars behind there, well, somewhat closest cars behind me. They just started falling like a rock on them. So, can we pin this time by? Gonna barely make it to the cone time. And we're pinned now. And it looks like Kimmy's staying out. He was also on the soft, so I'm kind of surprised he decided to stay. Or not even decide, or not even pin on lap 6.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit.
We're in and out.
Release. Pit strategy
Sainz just got by me.
Tires through to the end now.
And Ricardo is behind me now. Like, looks like I was able to jump Ricardo. Wow. I was able, his undercut failed him, but the undercut succeeded on Sainz. Kimmy's in the pits now for his stop. So he's going to relinquish the lead to Mercedes and the Red Bull of Max Verstappen. As I'm going to be coming around the main corner, the final corner. We're going to take over 8th once we get around them, which will be
9.2 seconds.
And gas price is going on the hards. And yeah.
Caution.
Sebastian Vettel's out of the race.
Safety car is out. Reduce speed
And we have a virtual safety car for the first time this season, which I don't know why it took this long for the season for it to come out. I want to be able to keep that gap to,
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Alright, the VSC is now over, and now we can kick it back into the green, and how did Carlos Sainz get that far ahead, and Ricardo get that close? We got a free spot there, and now I need to try to defend my position from Ricardo. And Lewis Hamilton has won the Spanish Grand Prix I think he has won every single race this season. And Sainz is going to finish ahead of me in P6, and I got to try to defend Daniel Ricciardo right now after the last section of the race. And off the final corner, I'm going to successfully defend my position and finish 7th.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
They've done it then. A spectacular victory here in Spain and a massive confidence boost going into the next race. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead of the
performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You were cutting your way through the field during the race. You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you? There are rumours that you're looking for a contract with another team. Is there any truth to that? Appreciate your time.
Alright, so had a good race, good points day, and can I buy anything? I cannot. What else I want to do? Fuel efficiency, because I want this fuel stuff taken care of. And I'm gonna put these components on. So I'm gonna wear them out at Monaco. gearbox. Driver perks. Oh. This is pretty interesting. I don't really mind to do it. But, yeah, let me, go ahead and take care of this.
We've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
I could technically buy a durability upgrade if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here so I can do the intro for the next video at this part. So tune in next time for the Monaco Grand Prix. I will see y'all later.